Welcome to the channel. I'm Just from McKinney Designs. If you're new here, please stick around. Hopefully I can earn your subscription. In the previous installment, I showcased the templating process and transferring of the images onto the PC case. In this particular video, we're going to be focusing on the engraving and what bits I used and how long the physical project has taken. So stick around to the end of the video, but in the meantime, enjoy. Oh, you're back. Thank you very much for getting this far in the video. I'm sure there's loads of questions that you guys are dying to ask me. For now, I'm going to answer two of the questions, which is what burr did I use and how long did the project take? So, believe it or not, I used a single burr for the entirety of this project, which was surprising to myself. I really wanted to push the limits of this burr and see how far I could get this and really get my money's worth out of this burr. And this is no special burr. This is available from Dremel, and this is the 9905. Now, this is part of the high-speed cutting burr family. And what that means is this is designed for hard materials such as steels and stainless steels. The biggest difference is the amount of teeth on this burr, which makes it more efficient on working on harder materials. And the cutting burrs, which have a lot less teeth, they tend to work well on softer materials such as aluminium and wood. As you can imagine, if you use a normal cutting burr on hard materials such as steel or stainless steel, the contact time between each teeth is drastically increased because there's a lot less, so they're working a lot more and they tend to burn out a lot quicker. They overheat. Whereas you've got a high-speed cutting burr, you've got a lot more teeth, and each tooth has more time to cool down as it's doing its rotation. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So did I use any lubricant for this particular project? No, I didn't. There's no need to, especially if you're cutting through paint or anything like that. There's not really any need to lubricate your burr. However, if you're working on aluminiums, and cutting through powder coating, aluminium tends to clog up your burr quite quickly, so then you will use a lubricant. So I use a cut lube called Eurotool, and this is available from Amazon, and it's pretty cheap, and basically it's just a wax. So while your burr is running, you just dip it in there and away you go. So just kind of play around with it. What you'll notice is you will have a different texture after you use your lubricant, so just be aware of that. And then the next question is, how long did this project take? So the project in the entirety is probably knocking on the door between 80 and 100 hours. That's being pretty generous. That includes obviously the design process, the selection of the artwork, the layout, then the templating, and then now obviously the engraving. The engraving takes a long time, along with the obviously design, depending on how complex the project is. Luckily for this project, it wasn't too complex. We had some really nice artwork that we laid out, and it was pretty simple in the end. Really nice portrait on the side, nice something simplistic on the front, and then just a nice little touch on the internal bits where all the moving parts are going to be inside the PC. The question I'd like to ask you guys, what is your favorite burr, and do you use any different type of lubricants, and what really works for you? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd really like to know. And lastly, before you guys shoot off, if you guys are engravers or who would like to do engraving and like to showcase some of your artwork, please hit me up on Instagram. If you haven't got Instagram, go onto Facebook. Send me a message through there, send me some of your artwork. I'd like to showcase your artwork here on the channel, and we'd like to go through some of the artwork and see what you guys are really making out there. Some of you guys are making some amazing pieces. I've got some real competition coming my way, which is really good. So yeah, thank you very much for all the support. If you haven't already done so, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and hopefully if you're new here, I've earned your subscription. And if there's any other questions you'd like to ask me, please hit me in the comments below. I'm very active throughout my social media channels, and always we will see you in the next one.